Welcome everyone. This is your own channel Learner Saga. In this video, we will discuss the paragraph number 6 to 9 from the story The Shehnai of Bismillah Khan from The Sound of Music. But before starting, I would like to request you to press the like button and subscribe the channel if you are new, and also to share this video. So without wasting any time, let's start. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. So when he was only a boy of 14, he accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of his recital, Ustad Fayaz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." So when at the Allahabad Music Conference, when his recital was over, Ustad Fayaz Khan, who was he? He was an Indian classical vocalist. He patted means he stroked the back of Bismillah Khan and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." That means one day will come, you will get success. With the opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 came Bismillah's big break. So this was the year 1938. He soon became an often heard Sehnai player on radio. Often heard means frequently heard. This was the year 1938 when Bismillah's big break came, and after that he became a well-known name regarding Shehnai as a Shehnai player on radio. When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. Another very important information, that Bismillah Khan was the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai on the eve of 15th August. So he poured his heart out into rag coffee from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous Tryst with Destiny speech. What was that? When India gained independence on 15th August 1947, Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. Yes, we already have come across this point. Now, he poured his heart out into rag coffee. Rag coffee, this is one of the ragas. Actually, it's Hindustani classical music. And he poured his heart out from the Red Fort to an audience which included Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, who later gave his famous Tryst with Destiny speech. Actually, this is a phrase, or you may say an idiomatic expression, Tryst with Destiny. Tryst with Destiny means to make secret deal with destiny. And Jawaharlal Nehru said this in reference to India's gaining freedom, that India was about to gain freedom, independence. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan, where King Zahir Shah was so taken in by the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and other souvenirs. Another interesting story. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances in India and also in abroad. But his first trip in abroad was to Afghanistan. Then their king was King Zahir Shah. Muhammad Zahir Shah, he was the last king of Afghanistan. And he was so taken in. Taken in is a phrase. Taken in means impressed, you may say. He was impressed by the maestro. Another term, maestro. Maestro means actually master or teacher, but it's a title of respect. It's a title of respect. You may write it down. I repeat, maestro means a master or a teacher, and it's a title of respect. It was used in the Western classical music. Okay, so the maestro that he gifted him priceless Persian carpets and other souvenir. Souvenir also mean memento, you may say, or a keepsake, that is a thing kept as a reminder. The king of Afghanistan was not only the one to be fascinated with Bismillah's music. Film director Vijay Bhatt was so impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival that he named a film after the instrument called Gunjuti Sehnai. So very interesting stories are there. Number one story that we heard in this paragraph was about King Zahir Shah, who was the last king of Afghanistan, and he was impressed with the sound of Bismillah Khan, and he gifted him the priceless Persian carpets and other mementos also. Again, film director Vijay Bhatt, he was also impressed after hearing Bismillah play at a festival, and thereafter he named a film after that instrument, and the name of the film was Gunjuti Sehnai. The film was released in 1959, and Rajendra Kumar was the leading actor. The film was a hit, and one of Bismillah Khan's compositions, Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, turned out to be a nationwide chartbuster. So you can see that the film was a hit. It was a very hit movie, and one of the compositions of Bismillah Khan, that is Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya, it turned out to be a nationwide chartbuster. Chartbuster means very popular. Despite this huge success in the celluloid world, celluloid is actually a transparent plastic material, and it is used here for the film industry. Celluloid world means the film industry. Bismillah Khan's ventures in film music were limited to two: Vijay Bhatt's Gunjuti Sehnai and Bikram Srinivas's Kannada venture Sanadhi Apanna. That means Bismillah Khan's music were limited to only two movies. One was Gunjuti Sehnai by Vijay Bhatt. Another was a Kannada. Name was Sanadhi Apanna by Bikram Srinivas. He said, I just can't come to returns with the artificiality and glamour of the film world. He says with emphasis. So, why he was limited to only two movies? Bismillah Khan gave the justification. He said, I just can't come to terms with the artificiality. Yes, film industry, everything is artificial there, no originality found, and every people try to act. That's why they are called actors and films, movies, etc. So, according to Bismillah Khan, he was not that kind of person who was not quite suitable with the artificiality, the glamour world, and the glamour of the film world. He says with emphasis. Emphasis means with force, giving emphasis. Awards and recognition came thick and fast. Thick and fast is a phrase. Thick and fast, you are not to read like this. Awards and recognition came thick and fast. No, not like that. You are to read like awards and recognition came thick and fast. Thick and fast is a phrase. Thick and fast means rapidly and in great numbers. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall in the United States of America. He also took part in the World Exposition in Montreal. Montreal is a city in Canada, in Quebec, you may say. In the Cannes Art Festival, Cannes is a city in France. in the Cannes Art Festival and in the Osaka Trade Fair. Osaka is a city in Japan. So you can see he was the first Indian to be invited to perform at the prestigious Lincoln Center Hall. It was in America. And also he took part in the World Exposition in Canada, that is Montreal, and Cannes, that is in France, and Osaka Trade Fair, that is in Japan. So well known did he become internationally that an auditorium in Tehran was named after him. Gradually, he became so popular name, internationally he was famous, that in Tehran, Tehran is the capital of Iran, in Tehran, an auditorium was named after him. What is the name of the auditorium? Tahar Moziqui Ustad Bismillah Khan. Okay, Tahar Moziqui Ustad Bismillah Khan. So Moziqui is actually a religious place for the Muslim, and it was named after the great maestro Ustad Bismillah Khan. So students, up to this portion, in the next video we will end this up. Up to then, goodbye.